Cape Town is ready to host the HSBC World Sevens Series again, this after a 2-year break due to COVID-19. Hot off the heels of Dubai, all the teams have been preparing in the mother city. Both the Springbok Sevens and the Springbok Women's Sevens squads were announced earlier, and we are joined by our sports reporter, Justin Ford, who has been following these teams this week. Good afternoon, Justin. Always great to talk to you. Let's talk about the team that has been announced by Coach Sandile Ngobo.
Yeah, good evening, Arthur. Always great to chat to you as well. I'm just going to step aside briefly as we notice the team photos being taken in front of the team hotel here in Cape Town, at least, rather. We saw the women's team as well, the group with the men's and women's team being taken. But coming back to your question with regards to the team, it was an injury-enforced change that the coach had to make with the human having his groin injury that he suffered in Dubai. Adonis is the player that gets to join the team this weekend in Cape Town, something that he's very happy about. But Coach, at least the captain, Sheikh Soizwapi, Zaviwe Soizwapi, a man that celebrates his birthday today, and is a man that's very happy and looks excited to hopefully build on that momentum ahead of the Cape Town tournament this weekend, and this is what he had to say.
Wednesday is smack bang in the middle of the week, and when you play on a Friday, Wednesday is very close to game day. So we're excited. We can't wait to go again. I think the boys have seen how it is to work hard and be rewarded for that hard work. So there's a really good vibe in the camp, and the boys are excited to go.
Very good vibe in the camp, and the boys are ready to go. Happy with that. Justin, interim coach of the women's team, Renfred Dazel, has also announced his team. Any surprises there, Justin?
A complete surprise, Arthur, to be frankly honest with you. He's named 6 players that have never played on the series at all. The only player that has played 5 or more tournaments is that of Nadine Roos, and she will captain the team this coming weekend. So a very difficult assignment for the Springbok Women's Sevens setup. They are not part of the core teams on the series, but they will look to use this opportunity to continue to build. We understand that women's rugby in South Africa is not professional just yet, and I think that once that happens can only then be, think of these women to really fight for titles and compete really well. But I think this opportunity, again, just moving in the right direction, giving them exposure to various tournaments, various, opposition, and they face the world champions, at least the World Series champions, as well as the Commonwealth champions of Australia in their first game on Friday. So tough assignment, but something that Renfred Dazel and his ladies definitely are excited about.
I wonder how Nadine Roos and Co will do, coming into the weekend in Cape Town. Speaking about Cape Town, they also hosted the Sevens World Cup recently. What is the buzz like in the mother city, Justin?
Yeah, I think talking about that Sevens World Cup that took place a couple of months ago, and it was a complete buzz, over that course of that weekend, travelers from all over the world coming through. Ticket sales have not been sold out for this weekend just yet, and something that we were used to, in the build-up to the Cape Town Sevens event. So I think that potentially has played its part where people have attended a Sevens event this year already and potentially have other plans this coming weekend. But nonetheless, the teams that have returned are excited to be back here. And I had the opportunity to speak to the Australian captain from the women's side, Demi Hayes, and she definitely is excited to be back. It feels as if it was just last week, she tells me, but this is what she had to say.
Last season we had a lot of good momentum moving forward. We played a lot of consistent good footy, so that was really important for us in our pre-season. So I think it is a little bit harder when you're winning, when you're on top. We know how many teams are chasing us and how much better they're getting as well. So we just want to make sure that our benchmark isn't ever getting lower, and we keep improving and getting better as well.
Oh, Demi Hayes, someone to look out forward for, especially in the Springbok Women's Sevens setup. Thank you very much, Justin Ford. That was our reporter in Cape Town just after the team announcement for both the men and the women's Sevens team ahead of the Cape Town Sevens taking place on Friday, running up until Sunday.